the bus services in Canada are not encouraging at all. I feel like sometimes the drivers see you running towards them and then they just zoom off. Is that part of the training or what? Like, it's only very few drivers, maybe out of like 100 drivers, maybe just one or even two that would actually stop for you, maybe like if you're running from far. Because I'm like, you guys are human beings, right? Why do you just keep going like that? Am I the only one that feels this way? Hi guys, still favorite girl, Love and Back TV. Now honestly, like in the UK, right, like I'm not saying that it was perfect. Like there were times where the drivers would actually mess you up. They would see you and then they would just drive off when you're trying to like get on the bus. You know, I don't know if it's part of their training or whatever, but I've noticed that in Canada, right, like it's just like a norm. Like the drivers don't even wait 1 second. You guys, it's just like if they get there, if you're not standing there, that's it. They just move. But I feel like the human part of me is like, you could have just waited, right? Like just 1 second. Like you see someone running towards you and then you just zoom off. So that's why I would say like it's actually a necessity to drive like in Canada. I know people were saying, oh, Toronto is better. I live in Toronto. I've lived there for a year plus, so I can talk about it. Like you need to try as much as possible to get like a car. Like it could be finance, right? Like, you know, auto loan, whatever it is. But just try, or just, you know, get like a car. You could even see a car for like $2,000, something very cheap and affordable that, you know, you could just start driving. It doesn't have to be, you know, like a BMW or anything huge or Lamborghini. Obviously not, you get, but if you can drive and then you've got your G2 and do your best to just start driving. Because if you're hoping on the buses especially and running up and down trying to chase them, first of all, they don't meet up with the time. When I used to live in the UK, now I'm not saying the UK was perfect. There were times where the bus drivers would not meet up with the time as well and they would drive past you. But the transport system in the UK, from what I've seen so far, is a lot more better than it is in Canada. Canada, you could be there waiting for like 1 hour, 2 hours, the bus will not come. Like literally, I'm not even joking. This one is my personal experience. You could just stand there waiting for the bus. You're running late to work and you're just there waiting. So if you have the luxury of getting your own car, my brothers, my sisters, try. At least that way, if you're going to work or if you're going somewhere, you can put your time. You know that you're going to pass through traffic, but I mean, how big is the traffic? It's not. I mean, I've lived in Lagos, Nigeria, right? So if you're talking about traffic here in Canada, I'm like, what's the traffic? Where is it? You know, but you get what I mean, right? So you just know that you have to just like, you know, keep up with traffic. Of course, keep up with the fines as well, because if you park in certain areas, you could get fined. Downtown Toronto, most times you won't even see any parking space. You manage to see has to be the one you pay for. So by the time you know all of these things that could, you know, come up with the driving, of course, the insurance as well, you have to be paying monthly. And other things, you have to be getting your fuel as well, or fuel. You know, Nigerians call it fuel, but you get what I mean? So you have to actually be powering your car. Like that's like so that's why the car thing, obviously, like it's a bit more expensive. On the long run, it might even be cheaper for you as opposed to like paying for transport. So which would you prefer, my love? Is like getting on the bus every day, going through all that. I feel like the subway, the trains are like a bit better than, you know, going on the bus, or getting your own personal car where it's more convenient for you. Let's talk in the comments, guys. Talk about your experiences. It's your favorite girl.